fly with me. Let's fly away. Hey y'all, this is the Uke Revolution. I'm Brooke, and today's revolutionary activity is learning Come Fly With Me, the Frank Sinatra song. I guess you could say it's a Frank Sinatra song, probably the most popular version by Frank Sinatra. The Frank Sinatra key is B flat. It's pretty low for female vocalists. It's either really low or really high. So I'm playing it in G today. If you want to use these chords to play the original key, you would use capo 3. I'll show you the regular version, how we play part A and part B, the chord progressions we use. I'll briefly go over the simplified version, and then I'm going to put the chords and lyrics on the screen for the regular version and play the whole thing, and you can play along with me with that if you like. This is a very chordalicious song. It's very chordy. It has an abundance of chords if you play it properly. So if you like a chord challenge, this is a great one for you. So yes, there is a song sheet. It's available in the member library or in the online shop, and there's links to all of that stuff in the caption. Check it out. Much love out to all the members. Thank you so much for supporting, keeping the creational dream alive. We just want to make some music together and raise the global vibration. So let's start learning the chords. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see. G major 7. I like to play it as a little bar like this. G major 7 is frequently followed by G6. You might notice it's the same shape as E minor 7. So G6, B minor 7, B flat diminished 7. And you might notice that is the same as a G6. We're just moving it down one fret. It's good to notice these kind of connections between chord shapes. A minor 7, D7. You can play this D7 if you want to. The Hawaiian one, it's up to you. Hawaiian one is the second fret, G and E strings. D minor 7, G7, C major 7, F7. So we got the F chord and we're adding the third fret C string, C7, B7. I'm barring the second fret for B7, E7. And just a little quick note, for E and F7, there's also a bar position that we can play, and I might do it by muscle memory sometimes. You bar the 4th fret and you put a finger on the A string of the 5th fret. If you move this shape up 1 fret, this is F7 as well. So that's the 5th fret bar, and you got your middle finger on the A string of the 6th fret. A7, B minor 7, flat 5. If you see a chord shape that has a minus sign in it, that means flat. So this B minor 7, flat 5, when it comes in the song, you could play just B minor 7 if you want, and it will sound fine. I'm pretty sure I checked that before. But if you're going to make it, it's a bit like making a D minor 7. So we got a pointer finger on the E string, and then you're going to put your middle fingers on the top 2 strings, and you got to squeeze your pinky under for the A string. So whereas with D minor 7, we're playing here, the pinky's here, we're just zhuzhing it down 1 for B minor 7, flat 5. Connections between chords. E flat 7, flat 5, weird kind of shape. 2nd fret G string, we got 2 middle fingers here, the pinky on the A string. E flat major 7, we're going to bar the 3rd fret, and you've got a finger on the A string of the 5th fret. And then E flat 6 is just the 3rd fret, so all you have to do is pick up that finger. So again, connections between chords. We can see that there are a lot of E flat chords that are built on the 3rd fret. And then we have F minor 7. There's an F minor 7 that's like around here, but I don't like it. I like to play the F minor 7 that's here on the 4th fret. It's the same shape as the D minor 7 in this song, but we're just playing it on the 4th fret. So 4th fret, the E string, your middle fingers are on the 5th fret, the top 2 strings, and the 6th fret, the A string. F minor 7, B flat 7. We're almost there. D major 7. And E minor 7. There's one more written chord, A flat major 7. This is 0, 3, 4, 3. So this is the A flat major 7 shape that I like to use. There are other ones, but I think this is simpler and they're not in my chord font. So if you think about the G shape, this is a pretty well-known chord. Move that up 1 fret. This is A flat major 7. So many chords. Okay, so let's look at part A. Part A is, of course, the Come Fly With Me. For part A, we have 3 different endings. So every part A will start with these 2 lines. We have G major 7 for 2, G6 for 2, B minor 7 for 2, B flat diminished 7 for 2, A minor 7 for 4, D7 for 4. The second line, G major 7 for 2, G6 for 2, D minor 7 for 2, G7 for 2, C major 7 for 4, and F7 for 4. The first part A ending, G minor 7 for 2, G6 for 2, C7 for 4, B7 for 2, E7 for 2, and this is a place I like to use this E7 up here because we are already playing a bar position here. It's just very efficient to do this, but it's up to you. A7 for 2, D7 for 2. So ending 2, G major 7 for 2, G6 for 2, C7 for 4, G6 for 2, C7 for 2, G6 for 4. And then part 3 has the longest ending bit because it's the end of the song. So we have G major 7 again for 2, G6 for 2, C7 for 4, B minor 7 flat 5 for 2, F7 for 2, E7 for 2, E flat 7 flat 5 for 2. For that little move, I would use this E7 because we're very close to the second fret. We're just going to move this one up here, these up a little bit, and put the pinky down. A7 for 4, A minor 7 for 2, D7 for 2, and then we made it to the end. Woohoo! G major 7 for 4. That's the ending chord of the song. Let me show you a couple strums because when I demonstrate these parts without the lyrics, just right now, I'm going to use one of the strum patterns. So the first strum pattern that we have is down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up. So this is a nice shuffle strum. Down, up, chunk, up, 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 down, up, chunk, up. And then we have the island strum, down, down, up, or you can play down, chunk, up, because it's slower, it probably won't be as chunkier. So I'm going to play part A. I will play the first 2 lines, and I'm going to play all the endings. I'm only going to play the first 2 lines one time. It'll just get too much. So I'm doing the down, up, chunk, up, which means each chord that has 2 beats will get a down, up, chunk, up. Each chord that has 4 beats will get the whole round of the strum pattern. Down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up. So we're changing chords on the and of 2 on that up strum. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. G major 7. G6. B minor 7. B flat diminished. A. Stay here. D7. Second line, D minor 7, G7, C major 7, F7. First ending. A7. I'm still trying to make sure I'm not going too fast. And now we'll do the second ending. 1, 2, 3, 4. C7, G7, G6, C7, G6. Once I get you up there. And the third ending, a really slow 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta-da! So part B, this is the once I get you up there. For part B, the once I get you, that part, it comes during the very last chord of part A. And we'll see that a little bit better when we have the chords over the lyrics on the screen. So part B is E flat major 7 for 4, E flat 6 for 4, A flat major 7 for 4, and then F minor 7. So F minor 7 is right next door on the 4th fret. Second line, B flat 7 for 8, yahoo, 8. E flat 6 for 4, and F minor 7 for 4. E flat major 7 for 4, E flat 6 for 4. Move this finger down to the 2nd fret. We got D major 7 for 4, and B minor 7 for 4. So you see that connection there? You see how those are related? We're doing the same thing, but on 2 different frets. E minor 7 for 4, A7 for 4, and then D7 for 8. Ooh, 8 whole beats again. Okay, so let me play this one, and I'll play it with the island strum. 1, 2, here we go. E flat, major 7, E flat 6. Second line. Oh, relax on the B flat 7. E flat 6. Move it on down. E minor 7, A7. As we're together, weather-wise. Let's look real quick at the simplified version. Most of the time, we're just removing the second chord in every bar. So, for example, in the first bar, instead of G major 7 and then G6, we only have the G major 7. I just remove the G6. That's how most of this simplified part is arranged. I'll just run down this really quick. So we have G major 7, B minor 7, A minor 7, D7, G major 7, D minor 7, C major 7, F7. For the first ending, G major 7 for 4, C7 for 4, B7, E7, A7, D7, those are all 2. The second ending, G major 7, C7, G6, G6. Third ending, G major 7, C7, B minor 7, E7, A7, D7, G major 7. If this was a drinking game, me saying 7, y'all would be wasted right now. And then the rest of it's the same. Let's just look at an overview of the song before I play the whole thing. The Frank Sinatra intro has this like complicated big band thing happening. I scrapped that and I've made a really basic intro. So we have G major 7 for 4, E minor 7 for 4, A minor 7 for 4, and D7 for 4. And then you can just play that as many times as you want until you're ready to start playing. So we have part A1 that ends with the B7, E7, A7, D7, and that goes right into part A. So you'll notice at the end of part A, on blue, we have G6 and C7. And actually the very last chord of part A, I've put at the beginning of part B here because these first lyrics for part B come during that chord. And then we have part A and with the different ending. And that's how you end the song. If you want to go back and repeat anything, you can just play the G major 7 at the end here. Let's fly away. Come fly with me. Pitches, singing notes, starting pitches for the Come Fly With Me. If you hold the G major 7 chord, or even the D7 chord, it's the C string. Come fly with me. Let's fly away. For part B, this is your singing note. It's the G. Once I get you up there where the air is rarefied. If you want to do a cute little jazzy ending, you can use that A flat major 7 to do a teeny tiny walk down. So in the last line, we have the let's fly away. 1, A flat major 7, G major 7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Do it again. Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's float down to Peru. In Llama-Land, there's a one-man band, and he'll toot his flute for you. Come fly with me, let's take off in the blue. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide, starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear angels cheer, 'cause we're together. Weatherwise, it's such a lovely day. Just say the words and we'll beat the birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me, let's fly away. I need a nap now. The multitude of chords, the chord tsunami has washed over me and now I need to lay down. How did you do? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for playing with me, everybody. If you have any questions about this arrangement or lesson, if you have any questions, hit me up with a comment in the comment section. I would love to help you out. I'm here to help. As always, happy strumming and stay funky, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody. Once I hit the mic stand, fly, let's fly away. Why do I sound like this? Come fly with me. It's 2 chords.